Hello folks, this is Liu View channel. My name is Martin. I hope you have a great day. Today we make a dish is called the Chinese pork salad. And Chinese name called 煮白肉 or 凉拌肉 or 凉肉. The main ingredients we need some pork, pork leg or pork shoulder, pork butt, any pork is okay. Bone or boneless either is okay. It doesn't matter with skin or without skin, either is okay. So here I have 3 big pieces of pork loin, and we also need some herbs. For the herbs and we need the 2 scallion, of 3 to 4 pieces of ginger, 1 tablespoon Chinese peppercorn, half teaspoon of cumin, fennel seeds, and half teaspoon of cumin seeds. And we also need a black cardamom. It's the package like this. You can buy from Asian market. If you don't have this, it's okay. It doesn't matter. And a small piece of cinnamon stick, 2 star anise, and 2 dried chili peppers. Those are the herbs we use to boil the pork. After the pork cooked, we need the scallion, 4 scallion, a small handful of cilantro, and one garlic, big garlic, we peel it. And those are the ingredients we need to make for the salad part. We will use it. So those are the main ingredients we need for this dish. We add the pork into the pot. We need a big pot to boil the meat. So you try to find a big pot. We put the pork into the pot. We added the water to the pot. The water we added to cover the pot. The pork added enough water, so the pork is totally soaked in the water. Now we turn on the stove. High fire. Just boil the pork until it's boiling. Then we do the next step. This is the Chinese cooking wine. If you have it, add it. If you don't have it, you don't add it. We add 1 tablespoon of Chinese cooking wine to it. And now we just let it keep heat and let the water boiling. And when it's boiling, then we do the next step. Once keep heating, and you can see the foam on the top of the pot, we just let it keep going and until it's boiling. Okay, you see right now it's boiling. Then we just get the meat out from the pot. Get the meat out from the pot. Try not to get a foam. Okay. You put it into a strainer. This meat is not cooked, so we just try to get the foam away. Get it out. Okay. So put the meat in a strainer. We turn off the stove. We'll go to use the hot water to rinse the meat. We turn on the hot water to rinse the meat. Make the meat more clear. So rinse it, wash the meat, and get those foam, the dirty stuff off. Okay, the meat right now is clear. We put it back to the pot. Yeah, if the water is very hot, you can change it and make it to the warm, make it a little warm, not too hot. Okay. And now use cold tap water, or the meat will be shrink. It's not good. Okay, it's done. Okay, we add amount of the water we dumped it out. We have to process the meat. The amount of the water we dumped out. We turn on the stove. High fire to heat the water. When the water is hot, we put the meat back to cook again. Here we cut a full piece of ginger. The ginger we use it 3, 4. The piece of ginger we use to boil the pork. The ginger. Besides the ginger and the 2 scallion, and we have, if you have tea bag, you can use a tea bag. I will add those seasoning to this chicken, so it's easy. Yeah. If you don't have this, you can use something. You can just add it directly to it. It doesn't matter. We add the other small pieces into this. If you have a tea bag, use a tea bag. If you don't have a tea bag, or something, you can hold those, and you just add it directly to the water. It doesn't matter. I have it, so I will use it. Then when we add all those stuff to the water with the pork. So when the water is, you can see that when the water is hot, it's not cold. We add the meat and the herbs into it. We put the meat back. Let it keep cooking. So the water must, that the meat must be soaked in the water. So you need to add enough water. If you don't have you try to find a big pot. Okay, now we add the 4 pieces of ginger into it, and 2 whole scallion into it. We don't need to cut it. There's 2 whole scallion into it. Like this. Soak into the water, and our seasoning bag we put into it. Let it soak into it. Okay. Don't cover the lid. When it's boiling, use the high fire. When it's boiling, then we do the next step. Now you can see it start boiling. This is the plain salt. We add 2 tablespoons plain salt to it. Okay, then we turn the fire to the lower to the medium, lower than medium. So let it slowly boiling, and we can put the lid on, and put a chopstick so still have a gap. So through the gap, you still can see it's a little slowly boiling inside. If it's not, you can give a little kind of the heat is a little high, and just let it slowly cook for 1 hour. Okay, while the meat is cooking, we cut the cilantro and the green onion. We cut the cilantro. This cilantro cut half and cut it probably will be this long. Cut it this long. Cut it. Put that cilantro. So this is cilantro again. Okay, we cut the scallion. Those scallion we already washed, peel the dead leaves, and we just cut the root off. So scallion we will cut like this way. So we cut it like this. For this, and the knife is 45 degrees. Cut it. So the final will become like this, right? Like this shape. We cut it. We'll put it in the bowl. Okay, this is the green onion or scallion we get after cutting. It's the scallion and the cilantro, and we cut some, and for the salad. Okay, while the meat cooking, we make some garlic sauce. This kind of sauce you can use these tools to make it, or if you don't have these tools, you can use the knife to smash it. Yeah, so either it's okay. Then we just use this tool to squeeze the garlic. Make a garlic sauce. We use a knife to get those out, get all those garlic into the. We use the chopstick to get this here garlic out, garlic here out, get all the garlic out. Here we just squeeze it, penetrate. This is a plain salt. We add a half teaspoon plain salt to it. Don't add too much. Turn the stove. High fire. Put the pot on. When the pot is hot, we add peanut oil. You can add vegetable oil, olive oil, any oil is okay. Any cooking oil is okay. Add a quarter cup of peanut oil. Heat it, quarter cup. Just heat it until the oil is hot enough. Add a piece of scallion to see the oil is ready or not. You can see right now the oil is hot enough. It starts frying. You just let it heat it a little longer. Not too long. Right now, see the oil is ready. So now it's ready to turn off the stove and then add the hot oil to the garlic. Get stirred. So this garlic sauce is done. We use it for our Chinese pork salad. This is done. So you can see it like this. After 1 hour, we check the meat. We just use a chopstick to poke the meat, or you can use a knife to cut it to see the middle. If the middle have pink, that means this meat is not cooked. It's not, because pork is not the beef, so you need to be very careful. If you poke it and there's no blood or something come out, or you also can cut it to see the middle. If the middle is it's no pink, that means this meat is cooked. So I'm going to cut it. You can see there's no pink. It's white, so it's fully cooked. So we will get all the pork out. So this just let it cool down. Then we make our Chinese pork salad. Get it out. Plate to cool down. Okay, step it, get it out. We put it on the counter to cool down. on the stove. So this is actually the pork broth. You can use this to boil the veggie, tofu, or some meat to eat, or you also can use boil the noodles. So you can also throw it. It's up to you. So I will probably keep this cheese pork broth. So the meat is cooled down, and we will cut some for dinner. And if you can't eat all of them, and this meat you can put it in the fridge, and it can last for 7 days. It won't go bad. When you need, you just cut it and make a salad to eat. So we don't eat this much. We just eat, just cut some. I think this piece is enough. So I will cut this piece. So you cut it from the middle. Cut it from the middle. Okay, you put it down. You just cut it, slice it. It probably just this thin, but not too thin, not too wide. Just slice it. Cut it. We'll put it into the pot. We cut the other half. This is a plain salt. We add a half teaspoon plain salt to it. Don't add too much. This is a Chinese vinegar. We add 1 teaspoon Chinese vinegar to it. Yeah, any vinegar is okay. White vinegar also okay. It's up to you. This is a soy sauce. We add 1 tablespoon soy sauce to it. This is the peppercorn oil. We add some peppercorn oil to it. It's peppercorn oil. If you have it, you add it. If you don't have it, it's okay. You don't add it. This is sesame oil. We add a few drops of sesame oil. Don't add too much. Don't need a lot. And this is the garlic sauce. We made it before. The garlic sauce. We add just a little. We don't add too much. Garlic sauce. We have chili oil. You can add chili oil if you like spicy, because the kids don't like chili oil, so I don't add it. If you want to add, you can add it in your bowl. We add the scallion or green onion to it, and cilantro to it. After that, we mix it. Okay, let me try it. It's very good. Now put this meat to the plate. You can slowly put it down. So this dish is done. So the Chinese pork salad, this dish is done. And I hope you like it. And please subscribe. I hope you like it. Please subscribe, share, like, and comment. And see you next time. So cook the pork, and you sealed and put in the fridge. And it came in fridge. If you eat it, you just get out, cut it, make the salad. If you don't use it, you just seal it. And because if you don't seal it, it will dry up. So you seal it and put it back to the fridge. It will last for 7 days or 1 week, just a little over 1 week. It won't go bad.